What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to the trade recap. Before we get started, make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on the bell, post notifications. Make sure you guys follow the other socials, TikTok and Instagram. Link is going to be in the description below. Make sure you guys join the free Discord. I live trade every single day, Monday through Friday. We just hit this W on live. And if you guys want to support your boy while also saving some money, make sure you guys use code JC at Alpha or Lucid to save some money and support your boy. Now that we got out of the way, all the plugs and all that, let's get into this trade recap. Today I did take another pre-market trade. This is the second ever pre-market trade that I've taken, and let's go over it. Why did I take it? What was my thought process and everything. So yeah, let's get over. First, starting off with the buys. Again, last recap I said that the daily time frame is just absolutely horrendous, that we're just in a high time frame consolidation. Here on the 4 hour time frame, before we mitigated, so before this candle right here, I wanted to see, I was still high time frame bullish, but again, short term frame bearish, right? I wanted to see some type of shorts to the 4 hour unmitigated, which is also previous day's highs, and we're also inside the range of previous day's low and high. My bad, I said previous day's high, but it's 4 hour unmitigated for value gap / the previous day's lows. So I want to see shorts there so we can continue a high time frame trend that we are currently in. But right now we are just in a consolidation. Now we just tapped into it, so we can expect better price action tomorrow, but not really, expecting too much. But we did bank. I didn't even show you guys pin out today. We did bank $568 on the account. With news today, we did have CPI today. If you guys full ported CPI, you guys probably got cooked. I personally didn't, but yeah. So that's a 4 hour time frame. Not too much to look at. Again, now the hourly time frame, you can just see that we have all these stacked lows here that I just want to get taken out, and then see some longs from there, and yeah, that's basically it. Now let's get on to market open and actually pre-market. There was a few trades during market open that was a pretty good. I'll go over those, but I'll mainly just emphasize my trade. So I got on the charts around 9, right? And what do I notice? Okay, we have this SMT with this external liquidity being the sell side here with the sell side. And then on the 5-minute time frame, I see that, okay, we're steadily delivering from this 5-minute gap here. We're respecting it. We closed above it. The wicks do the damage. Bodies tell the stories. You can see that the wicks went all the way down there, and it didn't inverse, and we were able to close above it with the strong close above. Hold on. And then we got very, very nice displacement to the upside. Now, what do we have as our drawn liquidity that I love having is data highs, which is CPI highs. Now, I'm like, okay, we could possibly get a pre-market trade here, but I would want to see a continuation. Then we ended up opening up this 5-minute gap here. This became my condition for my pre-market trade. If we're going to see us tap into it and respect it, I'm going to take longs straight to the data highs. Even though this is a 5-minute con into another 5-minute con, I disregard that fact because you can just tell where we're going right now and where we want to manipulate to, right? We have clear data highs above, clear drawn liquidity, strong drawn liquidity. We don't have data lows. We're already delivering from this 5-minute here. So all I needed to see is just tap into this 5-minute and see higher, right? So here I'm waiting. Boom, we tap into that 5-minute. We're in CE of it. And then I'm waiting a little bit more, a little bit lower. And then we get this 2-minute. It didn't close at the first candle. I was even thinking about pre-fire, but that was all emotion, so I didn't, right? I waited again. Boom. We got a fire displacement here, where the 2-minute inverted with displacement. And it just told me that, okay, we're just going to go up from here. There's no reason to go lower. And yeah, I entered here, risking around, I think it was 210. Stop loss below the 5-minute gap. TP at data highs. I did go break even a little bit before 9:30, but by the time I went break even, what time was it? It was at 9:28 I went break even. And what I like to see with this is that we already had this huge candle here, so I was fine going break even. I knew that from here, there was really no reason for us to manipulate down into my stop loss or down to where I am right now, because our draw is right here. There's no reason why price would want to come down here, take me out, and then go higher. So honestly, I had super high conviction in this trade, and it ended up hitting right at market open. So already done for the day, made my bread. I stayed on for a little bit longer with my live, but overall, this was such a good setup. Very discretionary. Mechanically, yes, you could say this is invalid, and I don't care if you say this is invalid or if this is a shitty setup, because I had super high conviction in this trade, and this was just a discretionary trade overall. Seeing that, okay, we're clearly trending towards the data highs, and that we want data highs, right? And after you see this displacement through the inversion here, you can clearly tell that we're going to go up. So those are the only type of trades that I take pre-market. These are the type of trades that I see actually play out during pre-market. Now, um, the reason why I think these type of trades are the best is because we have that data high from the red folder, the data high or data low, whatever. And when you have that and price is already in a spot of where it can distribute towards it during pre-market, and it looks like a setup that I would take during market open, bro, it's a no-brainer to me, and I'd clearly take this 10 times out of 10. Like, come on. And yes, again, this is invalid because it's a 5 minute count into another 5 minute count, but you can suck these and just accept the fact that pre-market is a W. It's been cooking, and that, bro, just start trading pre-market when you have the chance to. And yeah, but overall, price action today was pretty good. There was Asia has above here. There was a 15-minute continuation, I'm pretty sure, and it played out. This is a 2 minute time frame. The 1 minute inversion right here, pretty solid trade. That's a trade Blake took. And then there was also a 5 minute continuation short right here. This was a 5 minute continuation short, and it was honestly a pretty nice short because it was sponsored. But I made my bread for the day. I didn't trade any more. There were other two setups that presented itself, but I didn't take it. I'm pretty sure this ended up failing. Yeah, that ended up failing. But yeah, that was the setup of mine. Again, confluences for this trade: SMT at the low, 5 minute gap, 5 minute continuation, 2 minute inversion, and I'm gonna just add it in there: logic, discretion, and conviction. All right, basically just that. Nothing complex about the setup. Very simple. Very confident in the setup as well. And overall, it was just a very good setup. If you guys want to see the what's it called, the executions. Why are my executions like whatever? I'm just doing this for the pocket watchers anyway. So whatever. I made my bread. So I'll see you guys on the next trade recap. God bless you all and trade safe. If you guys have any questions, drop them in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. God bless.